For our final award this morning, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Lifetime Achievement honoree, Larry Sly. Larry has dedicated his life and his career to feeding the low-income residents in our communities who are hungry and food insecure. After graduating from UC Berkeley, go Bears, Larry joined the food bank of Contra Costa and Solano as a truck driver and soon became the organization's executive director. Since then, he has guided the food bank's development from an organization that distributed 36,000 pounds of food in its first year to one that distributed over 25 million pounds of food in 2018. But Larry recognizes that fighting hunger is about so much more than distributing food. For more than 4 decades, he has given his heart, sweat, and soul to lift up the issue of food insecurity in Contra Costa and Solano counties. He has overseen the development of a robust CalFresh outreach program that connects food bank clients to government nutrition benefits. His vision and leadership has been the guiding force in transforming the food bank from an effective emergency services provider to a statewide leader in addressing the root causes of hunger and poverty. As it said quite well in his nomination, Larry is a nonprofit hero. And I have good news. His superpowers are spreading. Several of the people who have worked for Larry have gone on to become executive directors of other food banks themselves. Few people in our country have had a more significant impact on the food bank movement than Larry Sly during his 42 years as executive director. And I did say country and not county on purpose. A statement made all the more clear when he received the John Van Hengel Award, an award given out by Feeding America for lifetime achievement in food banking. We are blessed to have Larry in the East Bay community, and it is my true honor to welcome and help recognize Larry Sly, our 2019 Lifetime Achievement honoree.
Please sit down. Please. Thank you. Donna, I had this thought before you did it, but I would please, if the staff members who are here from the food bank would stand. Leadership is a great thing, but if nobody's following, you're in big trouble. And I have learned from the people I work with, I have learned from foundation supporters, I have learned from governmental supporters what this community needs, and that has enabled me to try to make a difference in what we do. Normally I don't do notes, but I was a little intimidated by this one. So I had no idea when I started this job in 1976 as a truck driver, one of 2 employees pulling food out of a Safeway trailer and giving it to 19 emergency food pantries, that 40 years later I would be leading an organization that has 80 employees, warehouses, tractor trailer trucks. I didn't understand scale, and now I do understand scale. I didn't understand cash flow either. It's good I learned that one. But ultimately, this works because what I am trying to sell in the community is helping hungry people. I mean, it's motherhood and apple pie. I mean, nobody is in favor of people going hungry. Now, how we do it is a challenge. And that's where the food bank, I think, has grown into an organization that really is able to make a difference, because we sort of come at it from 2 approaches. One is we feed people every day. Every day. Every day we're getting food in. All right. Yeah, take a breath. Okay. Every day we get food into the community. I think I did the math. It's something like 70,000 pounds every day of food goes into our community because of the work we do. And that is so important and so critical to continue that I am incredibly proud of what we do. But the larger issue that we have grown into is the advocacy side, and I hear people, all of the folks here tonight talking about that, because that is such a critical part of what we do. I mean, I'm so proud of what we do. Distributing 25 million pounds of food to people in need is way, way important, but we shouldn't have to do that. You know, we should be back to where we were when I started, which was the idea we're going to supplement people until they can start getting food stamps or get the government assistance programs. They're going to help stabilize their lives, give them the ability to get a job, get education, do the things that will allow them to prosper. And we have now grown into part of the system. You know, I mean, I love hearing people talk about, we refer people to food bank, we refer people to food bank. I'm sorry you have to do that, but I'm glad we're there. But we really should not be in a position where we have to feed people and hungry people our way. Hunger should not exist in this society. So please advocate for that. You know, Karen and Candace, they get it, but keep reminding them. And yeah, you know, we need to do something about this, and you're the ones who can. So thank you very much. I am greatly honored.